What's up, dudes? Today I'm going to do something that I'm a little nervous about. I'm bending the rules. I don't know if you guys are familiar with mole. It's a traditional Mexican dish. It has like chili peppers and sometimes chocolate or peanut butter. I don't know. But let's be real. Like, I'm an ER nurse. I'm a mom. Fuck that, dude. I'm gonna get the fucking jar of mole. All right, so here's the catch. So mole is usually made with chicken, but I'm pretty confident that I can do it with tofu. So the plan is I'm going to cut it up, probably flour it or something, fry the fuck out of it, and then stick it in my sauce. All right, so let me show you what you're gonna need. Here goes. 1 jar of mole. You need some vegetable broth, some flour. I think I'm gonna like dip it in there. Tofu, some cumin, garlic powder, salt, and a little bit of chili powder. All right, now I'm gonna chop this shit up. Oh God, that's pretty. Okay, so I'm gonna just cube it up like this. It'll probably crumble a little bit, but you know, who gives a fuck? All right, so I got my cut up tofu. Now I'm gonna season it with some salt. Lots of salt. Garlic powder. Cumin. And a little bit of chili powder. Flip them over, do the same on the other side. All right, so now I'm just gonna put my tofu in my flour, toss it around a little bit, and get ready to fry. So supposedly this changes like the texture so it's not all fucking mushy and weird. Let's hope that this works. I mean, since I'm a fairly new vegan, I rely on tips of my followers, and this was one of them. So I'm trusting you. Fucking better work. All right, so I got my drained, cubed, spiced, floured tofu. Gonna put it in a pan of oil. All right, so while this is frying, we're gonna make our mole sauce. It's been kind of a bitch to open this container here. I don't know what to do. I've beat the edges, I've squeezed really hard, somehow I punctured a hole in it. Doña Maria does not want me to have fucking mole. Oh, hey, it opened. So what you're gonna do is just pour it in a saucepan. You're gonna actually need to spoon it out because this shit is thick. All right, and that's what it looks like when it gets out of the jar. Just trust me. All right, so according to Doña Maria, we're supposed to use 4 parts broth and 1 part paste. So I'm just gonna use this cup to measure the broth. All right, so we're just using veggie broth, of course. Fill this fucker up 4 times. Boom. All right, so this is 4 parts broth. We're just going to dissolve this, let it simmer. I got it on like high heat. Get this shit boiling. And I must say, the tofu looks pretty fucking good. Smells good too. Fry the fuck out of this. So mole is traditionally served with refried beans, Spanish rice, and flour tortillas. At least at my home it is. You know, I didn't like make pinto beans. I basically bought some vegetarian pinto beans that are already refried and in a can. I'm gonna do that. I mean, I could have made real flour tortillas from home, from scratch, but I just bought a pack of Mission. I will, however, show you how to make Mexican rice, because that's one thing I can do. Hopefully I don't fuck it up. Alrighty, the tofu is fried. So we're gonna leave that there for a minute and focus on our sauce. Still chunky. So we are just stirring this. It's been dissolving and it thickens as it goes. It tastes so fucking good. You can taste hints of peanut in it. So while that finishes up, I'm gonna show you the stuff that you need to make your Mexican or Spanish rice. I don't know how politically correct you wanna be, but I call it Mexican rice, so. So you're gonna need 1 cup of rice, 2 cups of broth. We're gonna chop up some onion, press some garlic, and use a can of tomato paste. Alrighty, so I cut up 1/4 of a large onion, finely chopped, and that is 2 cloves of garlic pressed. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, our mole sauce is dissolved. You can see it's thick. It smells so good. We're gonna dump it in our tofu. There you go. Oh my God. Oh my God. Dudes. All right, so here's your tofu mole. God, I want to eat it now, but I got to show you how to make the rice first. All right, so in another pan, you're gonna put some oil in. I guess that's roughly what, 2-3 tablespoons. Remember, Natalie doesn't measure shit. And now you're gonna put your cup of rice in, and what you're doing is you're browning this rice, slightly frying it. So lots of stirring. All right, so once your rice has started to brown, then you're gonna dump in your garlic and onion. Kind of sweat those out. Okay, now you're just sauteing this all until those onions are cooked. Smells good. I don't fuck around with rice-a-roni, y'all. Alrighty then, so now my rice is golden brown, my onions are cooked through. I'm gonna put 2 cups of veggie broth in. Sizzle, bitch. Yeah. All right, now is the part where we add the tomato paste. All right, so this is more condensed than like a tomato sauce, which I normally would have used, but I didn't have. So I put probably 3/4 of the can in. Okay, we're gonna add some salt. Like that much. Stir it up. All right, now we're gonna let this boil. And once it starts really boiling, we're gonna lower it to a medium heat and we're gonna cover it and we're gonna leave it the fuck alone. All right, so I've lowered the heat to about a 5. I'm gonna cover it. I'm gonna not bother it for like 20 minutes. I know you're tempted to lift the lid and look at the rice, but don't. Don't do it. All right, so once the water's evaporated and boiled out, your rice should look something like this. All right, so I've warmed up the flour tortilla. I decided not to have the beans. This is enough food already, but holy fuck. Look at that, dudes. So this is tofu in mole sauce, vegan Spanish rice. I gotta taste it. All right, I knew that was gonna be good because I made it before, but see, this is how Mexicans eat, like with tortillas. I just need a moment. I fucking did it. I fucking did it. I fucking did it. I made vegan mole out of tofu, motherfuckers, and it's good. I'm expecting there to be a statue constructed of me. Maybe my face put on some t-shirts. If you guys could get that going, that'd be great. So yo, it worked. Follow the recipe, make it at home. I made that in like less than an hour, like total. And it's so bomb. Thanks for cooking with me today. My next video will be made on my day 100. So stay tuned.